Good morning, Warrior Crew. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 22. I am upstairs in my office putting final touches on Vlogmas Day 21. I very much prefer, I'm editing while I'm talking to you, I very much prefer doing the edits in the morning versus doing them before I go to bed. So I know I kind of switched that on you guys like 2/3 of the way through. But I think this is what I'm going to do for next year's Vlogmas. You guys asked for next year's Vlogmas, and it sounds like you really want it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the calendar for next year, but I'm going to be doing it, like I'll film and then edit the next morning. So it'll be like one day behind. A lot of people do that, and I kind of never understood why. And now I get it, and I don't know what's happening here. Does it go over here? I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so I weighed in this morning. I have officially hit 50 pounds, which is exciting. I only lost a pound this week, but that's okay. You know, not every week is going to be amazing, but as long as there's a loss, I'm happy. So I am having one of these right now while I'm editing. I had... I don't want to know why I only lost 1 pound. I mean, it's Christmas season. We're eating like crap. I just had like we had some pastries that we got last night, so I had a few bites of leftover pastry for breakfast. I'm not thinking I'm doing enough with my fluids. I'm not taking in enough fluids. So I'm going to really focus on that this week and see how much of a difference it makes, because while I am going to be eating kind of crappy this week, I'm going to make sure that I at least get my fluids in, because that is going to help immensely, I think. And again, I got one of those messages. I use the Berrytastic app, and I got a message. You can link it to your doctor. And they were like, hey, you haven't logged your food in like a few days, and that's really important. You should get back to it. I was like, I don't particularly appreciate the tone that they use. Maybe I'm just in a mood, not appreciating people's tones this week. But, I don't know. I worry about tracking too much and becoming obsessed. But then when I don't track at all, I have a 1 pound week loss. Like I only lose 1 pound. And then I'm like, well, they're right. So, I don't know. I don't think I have many time lapses in tomorrow's video, or in today's video that you're watching. Well, not today's video. Day 21, I don't think I have. I think I have 1 little time lapse. I've been doing a lot of time lapses. I like time lapses. I like watching them. I like editing time lapses. Okay, this is ready to go. We are ready to go. Okay. Upload to YouTube, double checking the resolution to make sure it's 1080p, even though it is set that way and should always be 1080p, for the love of God. Publish. All right, we are now uploading and rendering to YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and do, what am I gonna do? I gotta do the thumbnail, and then we have to go pick up the groceries, the remaining groceries from Walmart. I got a text that my grocery order was ready, so we can go and do that. You know, I hope yesterday's video wasn't disappointing. It's kind of disappointing on my end, because I was like, oh my god, I want to do this closet clean out so bad, and then I got to it and I was like, A, I didn't feel like doing it, but also B, like, I didn't get rid of that much stuff. But I get rid of stuff like every day. Like, as soon as I pull something out of my closet, I'm like, I hate that. Why do I have that? It goes upstairs. So when I say upstairs, all of my donation stuff gets sorted upstairs, and then I decide if it's going to be Poshmarked, ThredUped, or donated. So I hope it wasn't too disappointing, but I tried. So, okay, I'm going to get the thumbnail ready, and we're gonna go get the groceries. Yeah, this is not good. I'm trying to edit and talk to you at the same time. I should not be doing this. And then I'm gonna look at the calendar to see what I have like slated for today, but today might end up being a clean the house in preparation for Christmas Day. So this might be a clean with me, another clean with me vlog. Oh my god, am I doing the same thing over and over again? Alright, let's get this done and I'll catch up with you in a minute. So I just had one of my followers on Instagram message me a link to a video by my wedding dress designer, Haley Page. If you guys are familiar with her and her situation, I was not familiar with what's happening to her. She is being sued. She no longer even has access to using her own name or her social media accounts. The company she used to work for is like taking everything from her, and it's absolutely disgusting, and I am so upset. She started crying when she was talking about her brides and how much she loves all of us and supports all of us, and it breaks my heart because I have been following her for so long and wanted to be a Haley Page bride for so long, and I still am, but kind of haven't been because I haven't seen my dress in over a year. It's still at the tailor's. I still haven't even, I mean, I went for my first fitting and that was the end of it. Like, I bought my dress in October of I bought it in August, picked it up and went to my first fitting in October of 2019, and I haven't seen it since. And it breaks my heart what's happening to her, and I hope that this is solved in a way where she still gets to be a wedding dress designer, because she made my dreams come true with that dress. And I don't know, she emphasized the importance of making sure that no matter what you do, if you're gonna sign a legally binding contract, to make sure to have a lawyer look at it. And that is critical. A lot of people don't know that, or they're just really excited about an opportunity and it bites them in the butt and in the long run. And I'm just so heartbroken for her. So if you have a second, or you're a fan of Haley Page and her beautiful designs, go support her. She's got a new Instagram. It's All That Glitters on the Gram. So go show her some love and support if you're a fan. I definitely have today, and will continue to support her in any way I can. I don't know what an average person can do for her other than continue to support her, you know, by following and liking her stuff. And I mean, Jesus, if she has the petition that she ends up doing, I'll sign it. Like, it's just so disgusting to me what big corporations will do to people as soon as they get like a really big following and they feel entitled to something. So it's just my little 2 cents on that. I just found all that information out, and I'm fired up about it. So it's just really disturbing, you know, all the terrible things that have happened in 2020, and then especially in like the bridal world. I know there are other things more important, but there are a lot of 2020 brides, and we got really screwed. And to find out that like my favorite designer has gotten even more screwed, and she's not even going to be able to design dresses anymore. It's just, and she doesn't even have, she can't even use her own name. Like, she no longer has like legal access to her own name. It's just freaking disturbing that a company can take your name away from you, your God-given name. Like, it's just really messed up. So there you go. There's my little rant for the vlog today. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I'm so mad. Okay, now that I've relaxed a little bit, I wanted to go ahead and do my plant tour today, my house plant tour. I was trying to come up with something interesting for today, and I have never shown you guys all of the beautiful plants I have in my humble abode. So we are starting off in my bedroom. Actually, I'm going to start in my bathroom. I have one plant here in my bathroom, and it is my beautiful ZZ plant. This guy's doubled in size from when I bought him. He's the only one that seems to like it here in the bathroom. I put him outside in the summer and he loved it. Then over here I have my sad little looking poinsettia rose. I don't know, he's just not doing great with the poinsettias this year. And then over here in this corner in my bedroom is where I have the other plants. This is kind of the main plant area. So I've got this really nice snake plant right here. He was only $4. Really happy with how he looks. Love that pot. I thrifted that pot. Down here is one of many monstera. I love this guy. He likes being right here with this window. And he is sitting on like a movable, like a rolly thing, so I could take him outside if I needed to. And then up here, I have a cutting of a philodendron Brazil. And you can see, so you see all the, oh, maybe you can't see it. Let me turn him over here. You can see all the dark roots, but then there's like all the light roots. The light roots are the water, are the roots that it developed like being in water. So I love him, and I love opening these curtains every morning so these guys can get a lot of sun. Now that Brett works days, I can actually let light in here, and I'll probably end up putting more plants in here. This room is where I have a majority of my plants. This is my biggest monstera. He's huge. I've shown him in videos before. I am probably going to try to propagate him in the spring when he's no longer dormant. They're not putting out a whole lot of leaves right now. I think this is the newest little leaf baby down here. Obviously I need to trim this guy off. But I like to leave the front door open because the front door is right over there. So he gets light from that direction, but he also gets light from this direction as well. And then on this table I've got poinsettia that's doing significantly better, probably because he's under this lamp and he gets a lot of light. Usually I have lots of plants up here on my mantle, but they are gone for the Christmas decor. And then over here I have my last, oh Lord have mercy, my last poinsettia. I think I'm actually going to move him over here since these guys are doing better over here. And I'll have to trim all of the dead stuff off. So then to the left of the mantle we have another monstera. This guy I am not happy with right now. I overwatered him, and so now he's got some spots and he's unhappy with me. So I'm working on him. I think this might have been no, this is my second monstera. My first one's in the kitchen, and then I usually have a couple plants here, but those are not there anymore for Christmas decor also. And then over here in our front window, I have my philodendron Moonlight. He's not doing great. I've got my succulent pot. I've got my little prayer plant. He's doing significantly better. He was in the bathroom and he hated it. He's doubled in size, so he's okay. And then this guy, the split leaf philodendron, was also in my bedroom and he didn't like it there either. So he's put out quite a few new little leaf babies. See, there's one. There's actually two right there cropping up. Now that I put him here, and you can tell which ones are new because they're nice and glossy. So like there's another new one. This one's newer as well. I really wanted one of these, and then I put it in the bedroom and it started to die. Then I have a little satin pothos that hangs out and trails in the window as well. This little jar was one that my mom gave me. She had this when I was growing up, and I always loved it, so. I'm cooking a salmon burger, so you can hear that in the background, but I've got a lot of plants propagating over here. We got some Brazils, we got some cactus, the earth succulents. These guys are actually rooting, which is really exciting. You can see those little baby roots in there. And I've got Mother of Thousands, still no flowers on this guy. I've got cactus, I've got more satin pothos. We have my first monstera, he hangs out right there. We got my neon pothos. We've got another split leaf back there. Little guy in there. Another different variety of snake plant. Bird's nest fern that I'm trying to save from death. And I have a crap ton of air plants over here as well. So this is my longest plant. up here, golden pothos. He's super long. He usually sits on the fireplace or the mantle, but I think I'm actually gonna leave him here. I love him there. I need to actually get up there and water him today. And then I've got my peperomias over here. This is my watermelon peperomia. And I've got a hot pink bromeliad. Brett picked this guy out. They're actually doing really well here. I was a little worried he would be too close to the window and get cold because this is a tropical, but he's okay. And then I'm gonna have to remember the name of these, but I've got 2 of them. Brett picked out this salmon one, and then I got the little plum one over here. I love these guys. I was worried I wouldn't be equipped to take care of them. My mom said they were very difficult, but they've been very easy. This guy's doubled in size. Kind of hard to see these guys because they're in the window. And then this is another peperomia variety. This is also doubled in size since I got it. And I love my little macrame, but this one has a tassel and the cats play with it, so I have to have it tucked in. And then I think this is the last little corner over here. My fiddle leaf fig is not doing well. He went too long without water, and that is my fault. But I have him back on a watering schedule, and I'm hoping it will survive. I've got a philodendron Rojo Congo down there. I think it's a red philodendron, possibly. My Prince of Orange died, killed it. And then of course, my biggest plant is my Bird of Paradise. He's got lots of new shoots coming up. This is from my mom. It was her plant for years and years and years. Here's a beautiful shoot coming up. Here's another one. They usually flower in November, but I did not fertilize him correctly, so I don't believe he's gonna flower this winter, but I have a goal of getting him to flower next year. We've had that plant like in our family for 5 to 10 years maybe. So the fun thing about that is we have some friends from church, and they're from Hawaii, and when they moved from Hawaii to Kansas City, they brought some birds of paradise with them, and when they moved away from Kansas City, they dug them, like they literally brought them from Hawaii, planted them in their yard in Kansas City. When it came winter time, they would pull them out of the ground, bring them inside for the winter, and then replant them into the ground in the spring or whatever. It seems kind of crazy to me. But when they decided to move again, they needed to give away a bunch of their plants. So they gave one to my dad, and my mom, I thought she always loved this plant. I thought it was like her pride and joy. It turns out she hates it because it's huge and it's difficult to take care of. Well, for her it's difficult to take care of, very easy for me to take care of. I don't know. Grows very well for me. I can't even fathom how much a plant like that would cost if I bought it at that size. Maybe $200–300, honestly. So I don't know, I really love it. It puts out a new leaf like every week. I love having it. So there's some things I tested in my office that I knew I couldn't keep down here because of the cats. And they didn't survive. So that is the mini plant tour. It is time to flip the salmon burger, or the shrimp burger. Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know you guys have been asking for that. I know I've been saying I was gonna do it for a while. So there's my little plant tour. I hope you enjoyed. Does anyone else's husband not know how to load a dishwasher? Someone explain this to me. Like, can someone explain this to me? What? What? I don't I don't get it. So, okay, I've got a migraine and I haven't been doing much, but I had this eggplant that I bought at Trader Joe's, and I want to do eggplant parm. So apparently the first step in making eggplant parm is cutting up your eggplant and then salting both sides and letting the bitterness seep out of the eggplant, and then you wash them and then you fry them and then you bake them. So I guess I need to just salt these and let them sit here. So they're already salted. I'm actually gonna just open the oven over here and set them inside because the cats, I'm gonna just leave it like with the door open like that, but the cats are gonna probably chew on these if I leave them here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven to sit, and I'm gonna go back into the bedroom where it's dark and lay back down. But I will come back out and show you what I do next. I forgot to tell you what I did, but basically I just dredged the eggplant after drying it in flour, then egg, then seasoned breadcrumbs, and then I just layered it with sauce, eggplant cheese, and I put it in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes, took it out, put some cheese on top of it, and now it's back in for 5 minutes, and it's almost done. Oh, I air fried the eggplant after I dredged them. Then I stacked it all up. All right, there she is. I used a pie pan because I didn't have anything else small enough. All I had was a 16 by 13, or 9 by 13. So, here she is. Just realized I never closed out last night's vlog, so I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday and the plant tour. Be sure to subscribe to the rest of Vlogmas, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Love you, Warrior Crew. Bye.